Drew Flatman and Nathan Thorne line up side by side and all front-wheel drive, front row. We've actually got this on the screen as 30 laps. It's programmed for 20. We'll see whether it really does run for 30 laps, but it's a good field of straight stocks tonight. And into that first bend first is Nathan Thorne in the 52. Can he make it 2 finals, 2 weeks running? Drew Flatman in the 112. We'll try and have something to say about that. No doubts at all. Kerry Weston running in third, side by side for fourth. Kai Richardson there with Nigel Reichstein in the 14, Mick Dan in the 0, and then Phil Watson in the 19. So it is 20 laps, not 30. I thought that would maybe a bit much when we got a curfew. I thought it would have been nice, a 30-lap feature. No complaints from me, but it is 20 laps. And of course, with it being an MJS round, it will be 10 laps in one direction and then 10 laps in the other. I'm pretty sure that is still the case with MJS. It was its USP for quite some years before it became almost a thing that it happened at every show for the sprint cars. I really think it needs to happen in every show, but certainly for MJS, still a thing. And a thing at the moment as they're coming up behind a slow back marker who hasn't seen them. The back marker of Lockie Bullen simply was not aware that they're there, and I think, and yeah, I say the speed differential was huge. The last 4 completed, so we've still got 17 to go in tonight's Street Stock feature, and that battle between the Mitsubishi MAGNA'S. The damage on Nathan Thorne's car shouldn't be enough to hold him back. Little bit of a rump and a bump down there. It's whether Nathan really needs to. I don't think he's actually going to come up against what is a big battle of back markers with Phil Watson, Craig Buchanan, Curtis, all the others in there. I just don't think he's actually going to need to get amongst those. He's probably going to get amongst Ryan Buchanan in the 11, Jack Hill in the 97, potentially. But he has got a comfortable lead going back to Drew Flatman in the 112. Nigel Reichstein starting to look interested on Mick Dan as he got up on the inside. Can he make that move as they go into turn 1? Not quite. Mick Dan, of course, very experienced street stock racer, Redline Speedway racer, shuts the door on Reichstein. So Thorne does put a lap back on Ryan Buchanan in the 11, and then all of those back markers ahead. But he's coming through. It will be 2 laps this time by. 2 this time by. And can Nathan Thorne make it 2 finals on the bounce here at Murray Bridge? Starting to look like that is possible, but we've said it so many times. Never over until it's over. Lap and a half to go. Drew Flatman running in second, safely in second. Third place, that could still change inside this last lap because Dan and Reichstein all over the back of Kerry Weston. So white flag for Nathan Thorne in the 52. Nick Hill is ahead. He's got Craig Buchanan behind. But all of a sudden, right inside this last lap, Drew Flatman comes from nowhere. Up on the inside is going to be a sprint to the line. And Drew Flatman just gets there ahead of Nathan Thorne. I think potentially Thorne had a puncher. So last week, Nathan Thorne come through to take the feature, but then winning it on the last corner and on the line. It was Drew Flatman in the 112 who come through to take that one. Fantastic stuff for Drew. Like I said, never over until it's over. It's very close at the end. Kerry Weston through for third. Mick Dan through for fourth. We had Nigel Reichstein and then Kai Richardson. That was the top 6.